Hi everyone, welcome to Wealthy Mindset. My name is Oliver. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day like always. And today I'm going to be talking about GameStop, the stock, in terms of trading week of February 22nd to February 26th. Giving you guys the highs and lows, what the play could be potentially from analyzing the graph. Now, quick disclaimer like always before I begin. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional. So everything I do share with you guys is just my opinion and it's not advice. I'm going to start off with the fundamentals first. So Keith Gill, also known as Roaring Kitty or DFV, basically he's the original person for the WallStreetBets in terms of GameStop, so on and so forth. Repositioned, got in more additional stuff in terms of GameStop. So as of February 19, 2021, he allocated more funds towards GameStop. So that's pretty cool. In terms of short positions, they seem to have decreased, I believe. Let me see, where is it? Right about here. So originally December 31st, 2020, it was 71.2 million shares shorted. Then it dropped down as of January 29th to 21 million shares, which is still a high amount. So we got shares of float as 78%, shares of short shares of outstanding as 30.7%. So it's really good. It's still a big amount, at least in my opinion it is. Okay, so as for the graph, I think it's going to be very interesting stuff. I think you guys are going to like this. So you guys closed off at $40.59 as of February 19th, Friday trading day. Now, you guys had a downward trend resistance line dating back from the all-time high, going all the way down here, multiple touch points right there. But what happened was you guys were still kept underneath the resistance level, and then you guys broke off, false breakout, came back down, back tested it, could not break through, then finally broke through right here, MACD line, crossed over to a positive, so it's still in the positive, which is awesome. But you guys have both these moving averages that could potentially keep you down. So you got the short one right now that already knocks you down, but hopefully this happens. This is what I'm kind of anticipating to happen. Hopefully it does. You guys bounce off the support level and go to the high, break off past this moving average, and then possibly you might get shot down here by this moving average. But if you do, hopefully you bounce off this moving average. You're not supposed to hit this right here support line, but hopefully bounce off this moving average, go up and break it up to the upside, right? Now that might take a little while. You do have this upward trend support line. The only thing is though, you did break it just slightly, but hopefully this is a false breakout, right? Hopefully it's not a false breakout and then a false breakout and then comes back down. Hopefully it's solidified with a bounce back up to the upside. And you have an awesome support line right here as well. You can see all these points right here, touch points. This one had these touch points, right? So, but the thing is though, you guys did break this support. So now you're relying on this one for the most part. Like always, I'm going to give you guys the highs and lows. So if you guys go low, how low will you go? And if you guys go high, how high will you guys go, right? Now, I'm going to cover like in terms of how high you might go, just because I'm kind of optimistic at the moment. But we'll see. So you do have quite a bit of a resistance at the $42 to $43 range, even including the $43, $44 range. You can see right here, actually, there's multiple touch points. If I just move the cursor just a little bit, ever so slightly, $42, $43, and so on and so forth. So there's quite a bit at that range. Then right after that, the main one I would say is pretty much the $47 price point. Yeah, right about here, 47, 48, because you can see there's a touch point right here. If I line it up correctly, there's a touch point right there. But now if you guys do pass 47, 48, right, it's a touch point right there too, right? If you pass 47, 48, you'll be in good shape because at least there's a bunch of support levels as well. Like it's mainly support once you pass it. And then the next level is $53. That's you're going to be hesitating to go past because you can see multiple resistance levels pretty much at the $53, $54 point, right? So you can see all those touch points right here. Right there, and then it acts as support / resistance, or like it's going to act as support once you pass $53. Now, I don't think you guys are going to pass 53 by the end of this coming up week. If you do, I'm just going to give you the next like major level, I guess, if that's the case. Definitely you won't be going above 670 is going to be a big task because you got a touch point there, and you could tell it shot you guys down. Like you might spike up to 70. Let's see, what is this level? 53. Okay, yeah, if you pass 53, there's a chance you might spike up to 70, right? But you might get shot down back to like almost a 53, 54 price point. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll comment down below if anything dramatic happens, and I'll pin it so that way you guys can see, and I'll keep you guys updated throughout the week. Now, if you do go down, you could consolidate for quite a while, by the way. That is another option. You could consolidate between, actually, that's not good, but hopefully you could, let me see. I don't necessarily see that much consolidation though, actually. But if you do consolidate, I guess it would be between the 38 and 43 price points, right? But I don't necessarily see that much consolidation, just because this stock is quite volatile. So we'll see. But again, MACD line is crossed over to positive, so that's good. Now, if you go to the downside, how low will you guys go? Basically, you guys have support at the $37 price point. Then you got support at the 35, 36. Next one. Okay, this one's the major. So $34.46 for the most part. But there's quite a bit of support there. The next one would be, I remember I checked, it was like, let me see. Okay, but you got a lot of support at these levels. Keep in mind. So between $42, I guess, but once it starts dropping, I would say at this point right here. So $40.14 all the way down to pretty much $30. But I would start being worried if it breaks the $30. I remember it was $30.50 or something. Okay, $30.10. If it breaks lower than $30.10, or if it just breaks $30 in general, because it could be a false breakout, just keep in mind. But if it's a dramatic break through the $30 price point, then I would start getting worried, because there's not that much support to rely on after that. But yeah, hopefully you guys found that helpful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did like it, consider dropping a like, and it helps out the channel. Thanks in advance, really appreciate it. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. And if you do like videos in terms of stocks, financial freedom, passive income, mortgages, credit scores, consider subscribing. And thanks again for awesome support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.